Tail is the call. And it is a hit. Zakir, you've won the toss and decided to.
We'll ball first.
Reason being?
I think it's a short match, so we have a good bowling side, so we want to restrict them as early as possible.
Yeah, 15-over match due to the rain. Does that change your team combination or tactical stuff?
Not really. We already have the best combination for today match, so we didn't change anything.
Well, hope you can turn things around from here. All the best.
Yeah, thank you so much.
সাব্বির, আপনি টসে জিতলে কি করতেন?
আমি ব্যাটিং করতাম।
ব্যাটিং এ করতেন। তাহলে খুশি আছেন এই সিদ্ধান্তে খুশি আছেন। ব্যাটিং করার কোনো বিশেষ কারণ?
আসলে আমাদের ব্যাটিং সাইডটা অনেক বড়, যার কারণে আমরা ব্যাটিং করতাম আর কি।
যেহেতু ব্যাটিং সাইডটা বড়, ঠিক আছে। শান্ত চলে গেছেন, আপনি নেতৃত্বে আসছেন, দলটাকে এখন কিরকম মনে হচ্ছে বা কি কম্বিনেশনে যাচ্ছেন?
আমাদের দলটা শান্ত যখন ছিল ওইভাবেই আছে। আমরা চাচ্ছি যে ম্যাচ বাই ম্যাচ জেতার জন্য আর কি।
আচ্ছা, এবং প্রথমে ব্যাট করলে সারফেস দেখে কি মনে হচ্ছে যে কত টোটালের কাছাকাছি?
আমরা উইকেট অনুযায়ী বল টু বয় খেলবো, 15 ওভারে যতটা করা সম্ভব আর কি আমাদের।
ঠিক আছে, শুভকামনা থাকছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
All right, so the news from the middle is that the Sylhet captain, Zakir Hassan, has won the toss and decided to have a bowl first.
So Sylhet winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. And from the toss itself, we get to understand there must be some changes. Sylhet might have some changes, but Rajshahi has a change. And Nazmul Hussain Shanto, previously captained the Rajshahi team, is not part of this lineup today. Sabir Hussain captained the side on his behalf at Sylhet Outer Stadium. This particular match earlier today, we saw the cricketers practicing and hoping for rain to go away. Finally, it's there. We're in for another very, very important match here. The Al Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo. Two umpires have taken the field. Sylhet winning the toss, deciding to bowl first. Fielders have taken the field as well, led by Zakir Hassan and the few fast bowlers that are yet to really light up this tournament. But it's still early days, lots of opportunities for the experienced ones, for the young talents to show what they're made of. Mohammad Sohrab Hussain and Shaheen Al Asad Alvi, the two on-field umpires for this particular game. There are some changes in the playing conditions as well. We'll talk about those. Look at the two umpires. They had their hands full. Had to make some early inspections to understand when the match could actually start. And the good news for everyone who loves cricket is that skies are clearing, the players are ready, and we will have a match. Rajshahi openers showed some great form. The return of the NCL T20 in Sylhet. The first match that they played in Sylhet, they've won, chasing 170, but today this will be a stage where they will set a target.
Thank you.
Still a tad bit cloudy, but I'm sure the players would like it. It's not as hot as it was in the previous day. In the comm box, this is Ahmed bin Parvez, and joining me is Shanu Rabbani.
A very good morning to ABP, and a very good morning to everyone that is watching us live on T-Sports and TapMad as we get ready for the first delivery. It has been a delayed start. The match has been curtailed with revised playing conditions.
Here we go, Ebadot with the first ball, appeal straight away. The keeper, the slip fielder, Ebadot, all three in unison. The umpire does not respond. The ball probably going down leg. Trying to bowl full at the moment.
Yeah, no hint of early movement yet. It is still slightly overcast. And hence, the winning captain has decided to bowl first on these conditions. Ibadat Hussain, we know he hails from these parts of the country, nicknamed the Sylhet Rocket, has been in good form so far. in the 𝗷𝗃𝗃 Islami Bank NCL T20 powered by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 sports drinks. He is bowling from the turbo end.
Slightly shorter this time. Runs on the board for Rajshahi. There are some changes in the Rajshahi lineup. Nazmul Hossain Shanto obviously missing out. There are a few other changes. As a result, Sylhet have made some changes for themselves as well. So both teams actually wanting to come back from the defeats they conceded in the earlier matches. This would be an important step towards heading up the table. Both teams out of the top 4 at the moment. Make some room, goes for it. Swing and a miss.
What I really liked is the fact that there is a slip in place, and what it's allowing is for the batter to really try and free his arms, play over the top, but also gives the bowler a chance. If he can induce an outside edge, either the wicketkeeper or the first slip can come and play.
𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 really trying to bowl as full as possible. We've seen him during the warm-ups, doing his full stretching. Looks upbeat for this game, really rearing to go. Another single, playing it safe at the moment. The Rajshahi openers. Here's a change. Sabbir Hussain, the captain, is opening the batting in place of Nazmul Hossain Shanto, and Habibur Rahman Sohan, the informed batter, is in as well.
It's been a good over so far from 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, and yeah, you mentioned the changes. Teams with good squad depth are going to do better and better in this tournament as it progresses, because the matches come thick and fast. It's about being at your best when the matches do come.
Swing and a miss once again. Still trying to understand the nature and the pace of this wicket.
Yeah, and look at that. Slightly creeping low. Sabbir thought it would bounce a bit more given that 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 is express pace. And there is no long on, so might as well try and play down that line. Both long on and long off. Not there. Mid on and mid off inside the circle.
Again steps out, strikes it well. The first boundary for Sabbir, the first boundary of this match in the form of a 6. That brings us to the end of the over as well. A 6 to finish it off. 9 for no loss are Sylhet.
Just a second. Yeah.
Nabil Samad bowled well in the previous game, brought in from the 𝗷𝗃𝗃 Islami Bank end. So it's going to be left arm spin from one end.
Yeah, this was what happened in the final ball of the first over. Big hit. Really good hit that by Sabbir coming down the track to the fast bowler. Statement.
Quick one there. Not sure if it caught a bit of the bat, but the keeper did not feel very excited. Right away darting it in, Samad.
Yeah, we've seen spinners bowl such a line and length along with that speed early on in the power play overs to try and keep the run rate low.
Flights it a tad bit, gives an opportunity for a single, which is taken well by the batters. And an opportunity for an overthrow. Slightly sloppy there from the fielder covering up. 2 runs for Habibur Rahman Sohan, who so far played the best individual innings in this NCL T20.
Let's take a look. Safe batter well inside, and then after it hit his bat, you remember something like that happening in the 2019 World Cup final with Ben Stokes' bat? On that occasion, obviously the throw came in, ricocheted off the bat and went for a boundary. Luck was on their side. Sometimes you need luck to be on your side, and with this being a curtailed match, teams will be hoping for a bit of luck on their side. So far, you have to say Sylhet have gotten the luck with the toss.
This time no luck for Nabil Samad. Smashed straight, smashed pure from 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗳𝗀𝗂𝗃. He gets his first 6 of the match.
Wow. What a shot. What a hit. A bit too full, and then he was just able to free his arms, had the width as well. Wanted to give that a big whack. That half volley length going all the way.
Tries to cut it and finds the edge. The ball races away to the boundary. A flying start for Sylhet and 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗳𝗀𝗂𝗃.
A 6 and now a 4. Zohan's strike rate in the NCL has been over 160 this season. He'll only be improving on that. One of the top run getters as well. He did well in the previous NCL. Will want to continue that.
Again goes big. Wow. That is clearing the boundary. No, no, no. Very close to the boundary ropes. An excellent fielding. Kind of form that Sohan is. Every hit looks like might get out of the park, but this time couldn't get the most of his bat onto it, but still 2 more runs. So he is playing with no fear at all. The end of the second over as well, as you look at that big hoik from him. I think there might be some sort of, you know, something there in the outfield, which is where the ball just almost stopped, but excellent commitment shown by the fielder. Saved a few runs for his team. End of 2, it's 23 for no loss. Khalid Ahmed starts, and straight away a slower delivery. Exposes all his stumps there. Sabir Hossain taking a big risk, but lucky for him, the ball wasn't heading towards the stumps.
Oh, wow. That was close. So, yeah, this is a curtailed match, 15 overs aside because of the morning rainfall. Power play has been reduced to 4.3 overs, and each bowler can bowl a maximum of 3 overs. The drinks break will be taken after 8 overs.
Khalid Ahmed from the turbo end. Tries to hit the deck. Nicely flicked away. Single taken. Rotation of strike. Sabir Hossain, 8 of 5, 162 his name. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗳𝗀𝗂𝗃 already. A 6 and a 4, 15 of 9. We've spoken about his prowess to make use of the power plays. His intent of really striking it hard, always going at a high strike rate whenever he's in the crease. Should give Rajshahi an advantage over here. This fearless nature of this batter. Khalid, on the other hand, replacing Ebadot, who just bowled that solitary over, first over of the match. Pulled away. Oh, just out of the reach of the fielder. Another boundary for 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗳𝗀𝗂𝗃.
He's batting brilliantly. Such a useful weapon to have in the power play overs. He's trying to make best use of it, explaining to his partner what he wanted to do. Yeah, the fielder did get a hand onto it, but the ball had so much so much momentum going its way after being whacked. The fielder really didn't have much of a chance. Would have been an insane catch had that been taken. 5 runs so far from the over.
Again banged in short. An appeal from the keeper. Belated appeal from Khalid. Initially wasn't that interested.
Take a look. Banging it in short, and the ball didn't bounce as much as he expected. Yeah, the appeal is there, but it was very close to the bat. You could see daylight. You could see clear daylight between the bat and ball. Conditions looking much better for cricket here at the Sylhet International Outdoor Stadium.
An off cutter sliced. Deep third was in action. Just a single for the batter. That was aerial.
6 runs so far from this over. 29 without loss. Toss has been won by Sylhet. They have put Rajshahi into bat first, and Rajshahi are making good use of it. As they like to say, they're making hay while the sun shines. As Khalid continues from the turbo end. Power play overs still in place, and you see a wide-ish long on. One of the fielders outside the inner ring, along with a deep backward square leg.
This is bowled full. 1 run taken, going for the second. The throw isn't quick enough. And a no ball signaled by the umpire as well. Oh, Khalid Ahmed, what have you done? Overstepping, no ball. A couple of runs and a free hit as well. As the confirmation would come, it is a big no ball there for Khalid.
Yeah, China Al-Assad signaling, along with Sohrab Hossain, who's fielding, who's at the leg umpire position. Third umpire is Kamruzaman Limon. So yeah, that was a massive, massive overstep by Khalid Ahmed. 2 runs from it as well. 9 runs so far from the over. Well, the full toss has been guided wide of that long on fielder. 2 more runs collected. Not really middled. Anyways, that ends the over after 3. It's 34 without loss.
Rajshahi being put into bat have got a good start. Just a gentle reminder that it is a curtailed over match due to early morning rain, which interrupted the toss. So it's a 15 overs match, and the power play is limited to 4.3 overs. So far, Sabir Hussain and 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗄 Chauhan have made the most of it. Javed goes inside out. It's in the air. Did not middle it. Will be past those fielders in the circle. Back for a couple. Very good morning, Mazharuddin Omi.
Very good morning, Shaman Ghosh, and very good morning to all our viewers. Yeah, we are having a curtailed game. It's been a good start with the bat, must say, for Rajshahi. 36 without loss. It's a 15-over game, just to remind our viewers.
Goes straight. Again, he's got the height. Does it have the distance? Fielder following. Slides. Full commitment shown. Doesn't go all the way. It is a 4 nonetheless, but he is going all guns blazing, is 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗄 Chauhan.
He's in very good touch, must say. Missed out his 100 for just 6 runs in the first match that he played. And once again, he's looking in terrific touch. It was deliberately played. He knew the fielder was inside the circle at mid-off. Clearing the fielder was enough for him to earn a boundary.
This time it goes towards the onside, over that fielder at square leg, and will get another boundary. Back-to-back fours.
Just the type of start Rajshahi would have hoped, and someone like Chauhan loves to provide those early flurry of boundary and sixes. And the momentum is already in Rajshahi's side. We mentioned the fact that the conditions are overcast, gloomy, might suit the bowlers, but at the moment, Chauhan is dominating.
Indeed he is. He's manipulating the field as well. Oh, that sounded good. Launched off the runway, and it is a maximum from Habibur Rahman Chauhan. Brilliant batting.
That is an exceptional shot, must say. Played towards long on. Yes, it was full, but still he had to play that against the spin. Took the bait, and good connection. This is proving to be a big over for Rajshahi. Already 16 coming from it.
He's on the board as well. Well, the kind of mood he's in, on that regards, he misses out on this occasion.
Yeah, he's someone who loves to swing his bat. So perhaps Javed might feel he needs to drag back the length a bit.
Full again, away from the field at square leg. She should run down. He's not listening to you, is Rahatul Firdaus Javed, and getting punished for it. Think that should end the over. 50 has come up in this over as well. 4 done, 54 without loss. Well, 3 more deliveries remain in the power play. It's a 15-over match, 4.3 overs allocated for the power play. Yeah. 20 runs in the previous over, bowled by Rahatul Firdaus Javed. Rajaman Raja now from the Turbo Sport Electrolyte Drink End, Electrolyte Sports Drink End. Raja coming in. Sabbir Hussain on strike has taken over the captaincy from Nazmul Hussain Shanta. He's gone to deliver his services for the ODI national squad. But here's the boundary in the last over.
Yeah, once again, I mentioned the fact that the bowler, Rahatul Firdaus Javed, tried to bowl a bit too fuller. Even seeing the fact that Chauhan loves to swing his bat, whatever is pitched up, he will go after it. Just going back to Sabbir, good to see him taking the responsibility, opening the innings. Got the captaincy, as you mentioned.
Bowls back of a length. It's just a change in field as the long on dropped back to the boundary. The third came inside the circle.
Yeah, it's an ideal start for Rajshahi. Just moving away as the ball also shaped away from the right-hander. It's the last ball of the power play. Remind you, it's been a flying start for Rajshahi. They are 54 for none. They were sent to bat first and made the most out of the power play so far.
Pulled away. No one there. And wouldn't matter if there was, because he's cleared the boundary ropes. Has the Rajshahi captain Sabbir Hussain also joins in on the party.
So they managed to score 60 in the power play. That is outstanding start from Rajshahi. It was a long hop, slower delivery, 2 shot, and someone like Sabbir Hussain is not going to miss that one. That's a very positive start from Rajshahi. They needed that. End of the power play, signaled by the umpire.
60 in the power play for Rajshahi. Down the track, attacks. Doesn't have enough legs on it, but the batters will still come back for the second.
The good thing is 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃 is also looking to score some quick runs, despite the fact that Sohan is someone who's looking really good at the other end. It's the last 6 hit by 𝗃𝗵𝗀. Slower delivery, had got enough time to play that shot. I really feel the spinners might come into play later on.
Hits it straight, clean as well. Again launched off the runway, this time from the bat of 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃. It's a 6.
That's a brave shot. He knew there was a field at long on, tried to make some room. Raja also followed him, but still, look at that. Never try to hit that on the onside, rather he eyed that down the ground region. That's the best place to hit that one. This is terrific start from Rajshahi.
I think 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃 has taken the opportunity with both hands. He's given the captaincy, and then not only replacing Nazmur Shant on that regard, but coming in to open the bat, and then this flourish of an innings as well. Slower bouncer, pulled it nicely, placed it nicely. This is great batting from 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃. Boundary after that 6. So that's another expensive over. 5 done, 72 without loss, Rajshahi. Four bowlers used in the 5 overs bowled by Zakir Hassan. They do not look happy. Sylhet crowd. I think this decision to put Rajshahi to bat has come as a blessing in disguise for Rajshahi.
Tofail Ahmed, the 6th bowler to be introduced by Zakir Hassan so far. Rahatul Firdaus Javed conceded 20 of his only over that he bowled. Raja conceded 18. Here comes Tofail.
Back of a length. Very first delivery also taking pace off, but you know, they've been on song. 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃, Sohan complementing each other.
Definitely, and it's the last ball of the previous over. Once again, that slower bouncer. And 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃 find that gap really well between deep mid-wicket and deep square leg. I must say, bowling hasn't been up to the mark so far. Yes, the batting has been explosive from the 2 batters, but at the same time, the bowler also need to adapt accordingly. You need to observe the strength and the weaknesses of the batters.
Agreed. Tofail Ahmed. Hit straight, hit good, too good. 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃 carries on. 6 against Tofail.
Once again, it was right in the slot. And someone like 𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃, who is in that sort of form, is not going to miss that. Clearing that front leg, and the elevation was outstanding. Good bat swing. It's a flying start for Rajshahi. Captain leading from the front.
Absolutely. And Sylhet do have a very good bowling attack. Because they've got some big names in there who've taken a toll. Full toss. Surprise Sabbir on this occasion. Will get a single. But yeah, just to touch on that fact with you, Mazhar, that if the sun does come out and we get more sunlight, then there is a high possibility that it will dry out further the surface and spinners will get some extra purchase.
Yeah, definitely, and there are some visible cracks in the surface. So there is something for the spinners as well.
Oh, he's miscued it. Fielder underneath. Dropped. Ahmed Hassan has fielded run out opportunity at the bowler's end also. But 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 survives, and this is the opportunity that should have been grabbed by Sylhet.
Yeah, that should have been taken. He created the opportunity, Tofail, Sabbir Hossain, trying to play that on the onside. It was hanging in the air for a long, long time. Amit was the fielder. Dropped a sitter. There was a run-out opportunity as well. So nothing's going Sylhet's way at the moment.
Well bowled, much better. 81 on the board. What a start from Rajshahi.
So good to see a new captain leading the side, and you can see the impression of it leading from the front. He himself wanted to take the responsibility. Sohan at the other end also in good touch. Things are going really well so far for Rajshahi.
Again, a very good over for Rajshahi. 11 runs of the 6th. 83 for no loss, Rajshahi.
𝗖𝑒 for none after 6. Rajshahi are off to a flying start. They've managed to score 60 in the power play. Just to remind our viewers, it's a 15-over side match. And the power play was till 4.3 overs. 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 Sohan on 43 of 21. Sabbir Hossain leading the side in place of Nazmul Hossain Shanto, who left for the national team. He's on 38 of just 16 deliveries. Sylhet winning the toss and opted to bowl first. Khalid Ahmed comes in and greeted with a 6-over long on by 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 Sohan. This is flying sixes here at the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium as I welcome Ahmed bin Parvez.
My goodness, the number of sixes. Wow, just look at that. Stable base, still head, beautiful position to execute that shot. There was a fielder at long on, but he had no chance. And Khalid, as you'd see, had his hands over his head. Oh, disappointing. What a rocking start for Rajshahi.
Takes the single and reaches to his 50 of just 23 balls. This is outstanding from 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 Sohan, his second 50 of this edition of NCL T20.
Whenever he scores a 50, he scores it fast. Just 23 balls needed. 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 Sohan looks in blistering form. For those of you on a rainy day, just thinking of maybe waking up late, sitting lazily, get up, sit on your seats because it's raining sixes and fours here at the Sylhet Outer Stadium. Entertainment being provided by this guy on screen, 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗃 Sohan.
It's an outstanding start, must say. And the man in form, making sure he stretched that form further. Scored 94 in the match that he played. Missed out in the previous game, but once again started from where he left on that game.
50 of 23. Lots of 6s and 4s, lots of entertainment here. The Al Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo.
Full toss. I really feel that there's hardly any plan for Sylhet division with the ball. When things are not going your way, we would want to see the captain and the senior players go up to the bowlers and talk, share their experience, give a pat on the back. But I haven't seen the senior players, even the captain, to go out and have a chat with the bowler.
And of course, 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃𝗂𝗄𝗃 has kept the bowlers on their toes. The kind of innings that he played makes it difficult for the opposition actually to even plan for anything. It really went for everything he found in front.
Comes around the wicket, but the result is pretty similar. Boundaries coming thick and fast from both the batters. This time it's skipper 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃𝗂𝗄 played over the cover head for a boundary.
What a shot. This time it's short again from Khalid. Not good bowling here. Coming in round the wicket with acres of spaces open in the cover region. No protection. It was easy pickings for 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃𝗂𝗄 in the end. He's also fast moving into a 50. 43 of 18 already. 96 for no loss. It's just the 7th over, Mazhar.
Nicely played that away. Protection in the deep. Yes, the type of start Rajshahi got. It's a 15-over game. Just to remind our viewers, end of over number 7. They are 97 without loss. It's raining sixes here at the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium as Rajshahi are 97 without loss, riding on 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃𝗂𝗄𝗃 and 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃𝗂𝗃's outstanding hitting here after being sent to bat. 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃𝗂𝗃 is on 51 of 24, 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃 44 of just 19. Sohan struck 3 sixes and 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗃 hitting 4. Here comes Tofail. Attempt at Yorker, straight to the fielder, no run. Dot ball after a while, after a long time.
Tofail Ahmed was dropped in the previous game, comes back. He's been recovering from injury. A very useful cricketer. A fast bowling all-rounder. Not being used within the power plays. The spinners have gone for plenty. The experienced Khalid, Ibadat, all going for runs as well. So there has been no way out for Sylhet so far in this bowling innings.
Full toss outside the off stump. Sabir would feel he might have missed out on that occasion.
You've been down there at the toss. It was prior to the rain coming over. But so far, we actually have seen that the wicket has behaved pretty well. There is consistent bounce, not too much turn. The batters found it really easy to play through the line. But of course, Sylhet bowling hasn't been very good as well.
Nicely bowled. Won't be a wide. Good idea to bowl wide outside the off stump, eyeing those block hole. Yeah, but good to see the type of approach Rajshahi batters had after being sent to bat. We mentioned the fact that it's overcast, cloudy, maybe favor the seamers, but they came up with a positive frame of mind, right approach with all guns blazing. They are in a very good position at the moment. 98 without loss, 7.3 overs. Was that an outside edge? Maybe no. Dot ball.
Yeah, ball must have swung on the full. Still getting some air swing. Tofail trying to keep his seam upright as much as possible. Yes, there was air swing. No bat involved. Good take by the keeper. He's been trying to bowl full. He's gone 4 deliveries. All 4 of them wanted to bowl Yorkers. Ended up being some full tosses, but the idea is at least clear. He has protection in the offside, in the cover at long off, and he's trying to go for Yorkers. So far, a very, very good over for Sylhet in the context.
Once again, eyeing that block hole. Tried to be cheeky on that occasion, and eventually with the overthrow steals a single. Yeah, the way Tofile is bowling, he's bowling a lot fuller and quicker with fine leg and third inside the circle. Those sweep and those slog sweep maybe not the option, but still you can be cheeky and play late. Scoop can be an option.
Sabir has played straight so well, so let's see. The gaps are behind, yes, you're absolutely right about that. So one short of 100, Sylhet. Again going full this time again. Fielder at cover is pretty busy in this over. Omid Hassan. Just the single, so a very good over for Sylhet. Just the 3 runs coming of it, but the team 100 for Rajshahi is in. At the end of 8 overs, 100 for no loss. It's also time for drinks.
Been a blistering start riding on Habibur Rahman. Sohan, Rajshahi are flying at the moment, and the moment he came out to bat, he was in a positive frame of mind. He had some glorious shots, mostly targeted the down the ground region, on and long off, as he reached his second 50 of this edition of Al Arafa Islami Bank Presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo. 52 of just 27, and he's not done yet. He's alongside skipper Sabir Hussain, who's also providing him great support. He's on 46 of 22. There's 100 on the board for Rajshahi. We're into the 9th over of the innings. Rajau Raja to continue from the Turbo end, conceded 18 from his first over. Wide outside the off stump. Nothing's going Sylhet's way at the moment. But Rajshahi, on the other hand, will be delighted the way the captain, leading from the front and reaches to his 50 of just 23 balls.
Wow. Really complementing each other. Sohan scored his 50 from 23. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 does the same. Both taking the same number of balls to get to their 50. This was a bit unlucky for Raja. Beat the batter. That was an edge, but the fielder at third was in the circle, and once that ball passed the inner circle, there was no chance. Well played, captain 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hussain.
Fuller again. That is a gorgeous shot. That is outstanding hitting by 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hussain. We need to check whether it reached all the way for maximum or a bounce to the fence for 4. But that is an outstanding shot.
The timing was so crisp. Sound of the bat was really good there. Yes, stand and deliver. Flying in the air, and as it goes down, takes a bounce and then goes past the boundary wedges. So it's going to be consecutive 4s, as will be confirmed by the TV umpire. Still having a look. Clearly seems to have fallen before the boundary wedges. So a couple of boundaries there. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 races on to 54 of 24. Raja under a lot of pressure. Just look at his economy rate. 1.2 overs, 26 runs conceded.
Yeah, with short third and fine leg inside the circle, he needs to bowl those slower deliveries rather bowling those quick deliveries. It gets easy for the batters to swing his bat. Anything on the onside has been dispatched, and also on the offside as well. So they need to drag back the length a bit. I think the Sylhet bowlers bowled a lot of fuller length deliveries that allowed the Rajshahi batters to free their arms.
Still looking for runs here. They know they have a great platform. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hussain, magnificent knock, 55 of 25, chanceless. Captain leading from the front.
Again, full toss, missed that one, Sohan. So that's the danger of having a short third inside the circle. Even if those little outside edges will run it down towards the fence for 4.
It's floated that in. We've seen 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 do the same as well. So they're going full, but if it's wide, there is a probability it might get the edge and then go for a boundary behind the keeper. So Raja has to be mindful about that. Already 9 runs coming from the first 4 deliveries of this over.
Better, but still, it's a no ball. So free hit for Habibur Rahman Sohan. Free hit confirmed.
Well, it was Khaled on a previous occasion, and now Raja oversteps as well. From bad to worse. Things are getting from bad to worse for Sylhet, as we have the confirmation. Yes, yes. Over the line goes Raja. A free hit opportunity for Habibur Rahman Sohan.
Eyeing that block hole, does well. Will get a single. Still a big over so far. One more ball to go.
Sylhet will have to set themselves up for a big run chase. The highest they've scored as a team in this entire T20 tournament, the NCL T20, is 141. Their other innings, the other 2 innings that they played was less than 140. So today, I'm pretty much sure they'll have to chase a lot more here. Fielders quite spread out here, but the short third and short fine still within the circle.
Back of a hand, slower delivery. Nicely executed by Raja. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 will only get a single. Nevertheless, a good over again for Rajshahi. They are 112 without loss after 9.
Bowler chance, left arm around the wicket. Just a minute.
Well, it's a stormy start by the Rajshahi openers. Sabbir Hussain, 56 of just 26. 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗓, 53 of 30. Nabil Samad back in action. Oh, wings deployed. First up, it will be a massive 6 from the Rajshahi captain's bat. Sabbir Hussain on fire.
Beautiful shot. Seeing the right length, whacking it, making sure it went all the way. Lots of power employed on that occasion by Sabbir.
Goes again. The result will be the same, this time over deep extra cover. 6s on the trot.
Wow, the length by Samad. He's picking it up early, realizing it was going to be a similar length. This time on the offside. Very well played.
Did not get to time it on this occasion, wanted to power it away. But dark clouds hovering over the Sylhet team, just like it is here in Sylhet as well.
Yeah, it's getting quite dark out there in the middle, but the batting has lit things up at the same time, especially from this span.
Cracking shot. Wings deployed. Out of here. Into the gardens. Habibur also says, why not me?
New balls, please, I believe. It's going to take some finding. They'll need to search for this one quite a bit. Yeah, a new ball is coming, but look at that. Look at the power. 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗓, before this match started, he was on 127 runs, second in the leaderboard for most runs. We can safely say, after scoring 59 from 31 not out right now, he is at the top of the pile. And he was on a strike rate of 189, 189.5, 190 we could say. So that has also improved. He's almost batting close to 200 strike rate. So absolutely fantastic stuff from Sohan, and take nothing away from Sabbir, the stand-in captain today.
Nabil Samad. Already gone for 3 6s in this over. They're running the first one hard now.
Very good, very good, very good.
The previous 6 from 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗓 Sohan. Over deep mid-wicket. That's the longest part of the boundary. Don't get fooled by the footages. That is 70 yards. He's cleared it easily. Quicker delivery. Well bowled. Fair recovery by Nabil Samad, but it's an expensive over. 20 runs of the 10th. 5 more overs to go. 132 without loss, Rajshahi. They've got the turbo mode on with the bat. A partnership of 132 in the first 10 overs. Well, Ibadat opened the proceedings, given just 1 over. On for 8, it's brought back from the turbo end. Starts off with a short delivery. Wide. The umpires say it is over the head and 1 for the over as well.
Yeah, also keep in mind that a bowler can bowl a maximum of 3 overs in this rain-curtailed match. So he can bowl a max of 2. Yeah, this is quite above head height. Has to bowl that again as well. His economy before this over started was 8. The most economical bowler so far has been Tofail Ahmed. He's got 1 more over left, has Tofail Ahmed, so he could become a death bowling option for Sylhet. But given the way Rajshahi are going, the projected score reads 198. Although we know that that would have been a match-winning total, perhaps, even in 20 overs cricket. But now that this has been curtailed to 15 overs, you feel they're posting a massive, massive total.
Bowled Yorker. Bit of an appeal, but the batters change over. We'll wait and watch. No leg buys, so umpire reckons there's some bat on it. Yeah, it is a 15-over match. Even for a 20-over match, this was too good.
And I'm saying that based off of what we've seen in the NCL so far. But yeah, the last delivery, the inside edge, definitely saving the batter. But Ibadat bowling well in this over so far, given the circumstances.
Goes straight from the bottom part of the bat, but bit off inside the circle. Doesn't matter. Flat 6. 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗏 Chauhan goes after Ibadat as well.
The power on that shot, like you mentioned, perhaps not middle, it didn't matter. It went all the way and it would still have gone a further distance had it not hit that steel cage or that steel barricade.
68 yards, that boundary straight. Pulls, fielder there, deep mid-wicket, can be a contender. Easily taken by Khalid Ahmed. 𝗂𝗵𝗄𝗏 Chauhan falls finally to Ibadat Hossain Chaudhary. I think I would have given him an over earlier on, the second over. But nevertheless, he comes back and gets the breakthrough. Come back after being hit for a 6. Chauhan falls, but after a blistering knock.
Yeah, trying to pull that one. The ball got big on him. The height a bit too much. And the 2 pacers, they combined. Syed Khalid Ahmed taking the catch at deep mid-wicket. So Chauhan played a fantastic innings of 67. It's 141 for 1.
Leg stump.
Little bit back. Cut your leg stump.
Center.
Cut your center.
Now, Sabbir joins Sabbir in the middle. Sabbir Rahman joins the captain Sabbir Hussain. On strike, Sabbir Rahman down the leg. Wide signalled, rightly so. Well, they're on course for a huge total. You mentioned that projected score, Shanur.
It reads exactly 200. Current run rate of 13.31. And it has been carnage almost every over, apart from this one delivery which yielded a wicket. But what an opening partnership. What an opening stand. The biggest partnership we've had in this season's NCL T20 so far.
Opens his account. Sabbir Rahman gives the strike back to the captain Sabbir Hussain, who has been firing all guns blazing as well. He's batting at a strike rate of 225.
Yeah, will want to give the strike to the more set batter. 300 plus partnerships before this match. So this is the 4th one in this tournament so far. We haven't seen too many big scores, but this is a fresh change for us.
That's well played. Doesn't matter. He's lost a partner. He's still dealing in sixes. Is 𝗵𝗃 Hussain hits his seventh six. Brilliant. Over covers, and that will end the over. 11 done, 149 for 1. The Al Rafa Islami Bank end. 4 more overs to go in this innings. 149 for 1. Sabir Rahman on strike. Starts off by slower delivery, roll of the fingers.
Khaled, he's gone for 25 in his first two as the 150 comes up in the 12th over. We've seen 140 plus being match-winning totals in 20 over games. This is 150 already, and we've still got over 3 overs left, 3.5 overs to be exact.
$150 on the board. $180 on the cards easily, I'd say. Khalid Ahmed, well bowled in the block hole. Was still well directed by 𝗵𝗃 Hussain.
Yeah, the new 𝗵𝗃 partnership. Let's see how that blossoms. But it has been carnage from 𝗵𝗃 Hussain as well. 7 sixes. This guy on screen, he can also hit them big. Let's see if he starts. He's on 2 off 2. Syed Khalid Ahmed making a few field changes. There is a deep cover in, and he's bringing the fielder on the square leg side up.
Oh, plays it fine. And fine leg inside the circle. That will run away. First boundary of the bat of Sabir Rahman. Wayward bowling punished.
See the way he's set up the field that he wants to bowl it short, but there's not enough protection behind. There's a short third and a fine leg, both inside the circle. So these are easy pickings for Sabir Rahman, and he'll gleefully accept deliveries like this.
Yeah, just too much down the leg. With fine leg inside the circle, you can't bowl that way. Khalid Ahmed goes for the Yorker, much better.
Very good, very good.
A well-executed Yorker, must say. And 𝗵𝗃 having a look at his bat, if it's all good. 7 runs so far from this over. 𝗵𝗃 Hussain now back on strike. He's on 77 from 33, batting beautifully. 233 strike rate.
Deep square leg, deep mid wicket in place. Goes for a wide Yorker, much better. It was quite wide from the batter. So they do have a deep backward point for that.
Good bowling. Bowling according to his field as well. But this is always a good ball in any form of the game. In 50 over cricket, in 20 over cricket, or whether it's 15 overs, you bowl that 4th, 5th stump channel Yorker line length ball. It's hard to get away unless you come down the track or try something. 𝗃𝗃𝗃, he's already hit 7 sixes. Let's see if he has one more in him.
Oh, well connected fielder there. Gone. Not so well connected actually. That fielder at widest long on takes the catch. And Sabbir Hussain, the Rajshahi batter, is still standing his ground because they're going to have a front foot check. TV umpire Kamruzaman Limon. Sabbir Hussain was batting brilliantly on 77. Strike rate of 230 plus. Oh. Well, there's nothing behind the line, is there?
It's when the foot lands, seems to be behind the line on this occasion over here. There. So it should be a fair delivery. And the signal should come, yes. It is out. So that's another wicket. 2 wickets down. Both the set batters, both the half centurions are now gone. Sabbir gone for 77. It's 156 for 2.
Here's the wicket again. Dragged it, but did not time it from the sweet part of the bat, and hence that widest long on was well placed. So finally, Khalid Ahmed rewarded, and also that front foot check was spot on. The next frame showed that when he landed the foot, there was something behind the line. But a brilliant knock nonetheless by Sabbir Hussain as he falls. Is replaced by Pritam Kumar in at 4 for Rajshahi. But it will be Sabbir Rahman who will be on strike.
Yeah, Pritam Kumar, the right-handed batter, in a battle between number 6 and number 7. Sylhet at 6, Rajshahi at 7.
Back of a hand slower, he's picked it up nicely. Yes, it will cover. It will go over the ropes and the fielder for a maximum first 6 for Sabbir Rahman in this match.
Yeah, the wickets are falling, but the 6s keep coming. Sabbir carrying on what the previous Sabbir was doing. He hit 7 6s. This is the first one from the Sabbir Rahman, the senior one. So far, 13 6s in the innings. We're in the 13th over. That means a 6 and over.
Well, this is already a pretty big total with 2.5 overs remaining. Change of pace from Reza Raman Raja. This time he's nudged it and taken a single.
Yeah, at this moment, Raja will have to try and keep the non-striker at bay. And by non-striker, I mean Sabbir Rahman. Pritam, the new batter, he'll have to be on strike as much as possible. Partnership, 7 runs from just 2 deliveries. He's just coming to the crease. This will be the first delivery he faces.
Couldn't get bat to ball, but good call from Sabbir from the non-strikers then, who already started running, so they change over.
Yeah, signaled as leg by on this occasion. Again, a length delivery, perhaps beaten for the bounce, but smart work by Sabbir and Pritam that they rotate the strike, giving Sabbir back the strike because he can hit it big. He's already hit a 6 in this innings, in this over. Yeah, enjoying the turbo, the lemon flavored one. There are two flavors.
Oh, it's picked it nicely. Go over the field and long on. Ibadat there will turn to a spectator. Second six in this over.
I was just mentioning that they will want Sabbir on strike. As far as the bowler is concerned, he will want to keep Pritham on strike as much as possible. And Sabbir latching onto that, depositing it over long on. Fantastic shot in his arc, you have to say.
Oh, bit of an appeal, but again good calling between the batters. Oh, given. Sabbir is making the walk back. It took a bit of time, but raised the finger. And Sabbir is gone leg before wicket.
Yeah, that came quite late. But let's take another look. Yeah, hit him plumb, hit him plumb. He was looking at the ball. The appeal also came in quite late. The umpire's finger, yes, slowly and steadily went up. Gave the batter the slow death. Sabbir gone for 20 from 8. It's 170 for 3. Well, wickets falling now, but plenty of runs on the board already. New batter Mehrab Hossain, left-handed batter coming in. Can they finish with a flurry? They've been scoring runs, 30 runs away from 200. Slower ball. Played with soft hands, but straight to the wicketkeeper. And that's the end of the over. After 13, it's 170 for 3.
Yes. চলো আমরা স্টার্ট করব ওভারটি স্টার্ট করব প্লিজ
67 of 35. Skipper Sabbir Hossain added 77 of just 35. Sabbir Roman adding 20. Here comes 𝗃𝗧 from the Al-Arafa Islami Bank end. Trying to be cheeky, innovative and effective. Pritham started off the over with a boundary. Welcome, Parvez.
Thank you very much, Mazharuddin. Gloomy skies, but no gloom in the bat of the Rajshahi batters. They've been dealing in boundaries and sixes again. Not the worst delivery, but just that pickup. Timing was so good. Pritham needed that boundary from the first ball, got that. 𝗃𝗧 must be scratching his head thinking, what did I do wrong?
Change of field. Short fine leg goes back. Deep square leg comes inside the circle. Here comes 𝗃𝗧. Moving towards the offside. What a shot. That is a glorious shot. He knew the fielder at square leg. Just came inside the circle, eyed that region and played that with utmost ease.
This is using your head, Pritham. Fantastic. The timing is of essence. He's got them. First one through third, this one through fine leg. So 𝗃𝗧 is really thinking now. Did his Yorkers pretty well in the previous overs he bowled, but now at the death, maybe getting a bit too predictable. Can he use some variation in pace? We haven't seen that a lot from the Sylhet bowlers, but 𝗵𝗏 making good use of the length that has been given to him. 2 fours from 2 deliveries already. Great start for Rajshahi and 𝗵𝗏.
Change of length. Ran the first one hard. Fielder does well at long on, but can't prevent a couple. 10 of the first 3 balls.
The way that they were going, seemed like they could score 200. That is still on the cards, by the way. Still 9 deliveries left in this batting innings. We've spoken about the gloomy skies, a lot of cloud cover at the moment. The light condition is not that great. 𝗵𝗏 seeing the ball like a football at the moment, seems like.
Takes that on the full. Bowler 𝗃𝗧 completely missed that one. Hit him in the toe end of the bat. 𝗃𝗧 just couldn't take the sight of the ball at all. He thought it will come a lot faster than he expected.
Took a body blow there, 𝗃𝗧. One for the team, it seems. Still speaking to Zakir. Zakir Hassan will have a tough task in his hand when he comes down to bat. This is such a huge total. 181 already. The run rate big. The challenge is big for home team Sylhet.
Roll of the fingers, but the length and line of that delivery was easy enough for 𝗿𝗏𝗏 to clear the fence towards deep fine leg.
This innings has totally been a highlight reel. Just look at that shot. The timing on it was so good. Waited for it, anticipated that slower bouncer, found the right area to get it over the boundary ropes. It went way over. Brilliant hit from 𝗿𝗏𝗏. Doesn't look like he just came onto the wicket. He's timing it so well.
Goes for that swing again. Running the first one hard. 𝗵𝗏 going for the second. That's brilliant running between the wicket. Outstanding from these two batters. Especially you have to give credit to 𝗿𝗏𝗏. End of over number 14. Rajshahi 189 for 3. We are into the final over of the innings. 189 for 3, Rajshahi, and that's the highest first innings total of this edition of Al-Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20, powered by Turbo. Ibadat Hossain will bowl the final over from the Turbo end. Mid-off inside the circle, he's got a long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg in place. Now that is coming inside the circle. So, short square leg, short fine leg, and a cover along with a mid-off inside the circle. Here comes Ibadat to 𝗵𝗏. Slower delivery to start, dot ball.
11 shy of 200. You've spoken about this already being the highest total scored in this edition of NCL T20. And for this innings to come by, we had to wait for so many matches. And it's just a 15-over curtailed game. So that came as a surprise as well. The run rate way over 13 at the moment. Ibadat started well.
Timing was not right. Tried to play that on the onside. Again, stealing a single out of nowhere. This is brilliant from these two batters. Rajshahi are now 190.
Zakir Hassan, tensed as ever. He knows it wasn't a good outing on the field. And of course, a lot has also got to do with the way Rajshahi batters batted in these innings. Very, very positive mindset.
And eyeing that region, trying to be cheeky. The idea was right. Shot third was inside the circle. So even a little bit of bat would run that towards the fence for 4. But a precious dot ball.
That was what happened. Should have been just a single there. Slightly sloppy from the wicket-keeper. Oh, and then good call from Pritham to complete the second. Again thinking of a third. So everything's happening in here.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. A flat batted slap from Pritham. The first boundary of the final over.
Inching closer to 200 there. It sounded so good off the bat. The moment it left the bat, there was no chance for anyone in the deep. Shuffled across. Ball was bowled way outside off. Found a way to pull it through mid-wicket.
Again moving towards the offside. Plays that on the on. Another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Pritham. They now reaches to 199. So 200 is on the cards for the first time in this edition of NCL T20.
Yes, that is the score, 199. Still one ball left in this innings. The two openers scoring half centuries here, and then the batters coming late on, doing really well. Pritham found the gap with precision. He's found those gaps behind the wicket quite often. Desperate dive from the fielder. Stayed deep in his crease.
Last ball. Full toss. Down the ground. Running the first one hard. Looking for the second. They're going for it. Through at the keeper's end. There is an opportunity for a run out. And the umpire went upstairs. It's the end of over number 15. The innings is done. This is out. This is out. The bails, however, yet to be dislodged. Yes, now it's confirmed. Just short of the ground, but still Rajshahi go on to post 200 on the board. The first 200 total on the board in this edition of NCL T20, courtesy of some blistering batting from the Rajshahi batters.
Seeing the replay once again, just to double check on the TV umpire's decision. The bails dislodged, the batter still short of his ground. So the decision will be, we're still waiting for it. It's a 15 over game, every run important. This run could be significant. Just making sure the bails are dislodged, and the umpire, as they walk back at the break of the innings, have received the message that the batter has been adjudged run out by the TV umpire. This has been such a great batting knock, such an entertaining first innings here. We'll be back, of course, for the Sylhet Ranches, but it's been a hard task for the bowlers. Sohan and Sabbir, a blistering start. Smashed it all around the park, 35 balls each. Sabbir with 77, Sohan 67. Sabbir Rahman provided some entertainment with 20. Pritham ending up with 21. He's played well as well, and in the end, the final delivery yielded one more run. So we're going to the flash interview where Shanu Rabbani is over there.
সোহান অসাধারণ ব্যাটিং করেছেন, আজকের এই ইনিংসটা নিয়ে যদি একটু বলতেন, কন্ডিশনস কেমন ছিল?
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, কন্ডিশন অনেকটা ভালো ছিল। আমাদের টার্গেট ছিল যে যেহেতু কম ওভারে খেলা, আমাদের টার্গেট ছিল যে যত বেশি রান করা যায় পাওয়ার প্লে এবং এরপরে, তো আমরা ওভাবেই খেলার চেষ্টা করছি। ইনশাল্লাহ একটা ভালো টোটাল আমরা অ্যাড করছি, তো দেখা যাক।
ওয়েল এখন অলরেডি বৃষ্টির ছিটে ফোঁটা আমরা আবারও দেখছি। সেকেন্ড ইনিংসে খেলা হয় কি হয় না সেটা পরের বিষয়, বাট 200 রানের বেশি করতে পেরেছেন, আপনারা টিম হিসাবে কেমন লাগছে?
হ্যাঁ, অবশ্যই ভালো লাগছে। একটা ভালো টার্গেট আমরা দিছি, এখন আমরা চেষ্টা করব যত কমে পারা যায় এটাকে করার।
রাইট, লাস্ট একটা কোয়েশ্চেন, যে এবারের এনসিএল এর এখন কিন্তু আপনি টপ স্কোরার, যতজন প্লেয়ার এখন পর্যন্ত ব্যাটিং করেছে। ব্যাটিং এর পাওয়ার হিটিং টেকনিকটা নিয়ে যদি বলতেন, আপনাকে সবসময় দেখি এনসিএল এ অনেক বড় বড় শট খেলতে।
না, পাওয়ার হিটিং টেকনিক বলতে আমি লাস্ট 2 বছর এইচপিতে ক্যাম্প করছি, তো সেখানে আমাদের যে কোচরা আছে, তো কোচরা আমাকে এই বিষয় নিয়ে অনেক হেল্প করছে, অনেক কাজ করছি তাদের সাথে। তো এইটা তাদের মাধ্যমে আমি আরও ইমপ্রুভ করছি, এই তো।
ওয়েল, কনগ্রাচুলেশনস এবং বেস্ট অফ লাক ফর দ্য ম্যাচ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗏 provided that blistering start for Rajshahi alongside skipper 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗃 as the two batters coming in with that attacking frame of mind, played some gorgeous shots, especially Chauhan targeting that down the ground region and also on the onside, finding those gaps pretty often. He's such a clean hitter of the ball and has the reputation of an explosive batter, and he continues to prove what he's capable of. Scored 94 early on in this tournament, while 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗃 also played some outstanding shot down the ground. That was gorgeous, and also on the onside. Captain leading from the front, got the opportunity, got the leadership, and make the most out of it. 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗂𝗏 struck his second 50 of the tournament. 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗃 also striking his 50 in style.
Yes, the style was on, the big hitting was on, cloudy skies, but the ball got lost in it for quite a few occasions. Off the front foot, off the back, both those batters really showing their hitting prowess. But in the end, it was once too many. Chauhan, after playing a very entertaining knock, had to go. But Sabir kept at his merry way, joined by another 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗏. And after scoring 77, Captain 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗃 had to depart as well. But Sabir continued with the big hitting. 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗏 entertaining the crowd. Then a judged leg before of Rizauр Rahman Raja, and it was Pritham who ended the batting innings with some nice hits behind the wicket. Mayurab joined the party as well with his solitary 6. It was an overall great performance for Rajshahi. Will give their batters a lot of confidence. Of course, they have a very good chance of winning this if the bowlers can do it well. The last ball of the over or the innings yielded in a run out, but did not stop Rajshahi from scoring 200 on the board. 200 they've scored, as we really wait for the response from Sylhet. But before that, we have some other kind of interruptions. That's also something we need to be mindful about. It was cloudy and the weather forecast said it might rain, but Rajshahi division rained 4s and 6s. Chauhan 67, Sabir 77, 𝗃𝗵𝗄𝗏 20, Pritham 22, run out, and Mayurab was not out on 8. So after 15, Rajshahi scored 200 for 4, and the target for Sylhet is 201 from their 15 overs.
It's a difficult time out there for Sylhet division ever since they opted to bowl first. All remained expensive, where Ebadot, Khalid and Raja picking up a wicket each, but have a look at those economy rate. Nabil Samad went for 34, 17 was the economy from this experienced left arm spinner. So the target for Sylhet is 201 from 90 deliveries. It's drizzling here in Sylhet. We'll take a short break. We'll come back with the run chase. Hello and welcome back from this 𝗲𝗚𝗃𝗃 Islami Bank presents NCL T20 powered by Turbo. We are here at the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium, and as you can see, it's bad news for cricket and the fans as well, as it's raining here in Sylhet. It's been drizzling right from the morning. We had a curtailed match so far, 15 overs game, where Rajshahi been sent to bat and posted 200 for 4. We're still waiting for the rain to stop, but at the moment things are looking not good. It's quite gloomy and dark here in Sylhet, and the groundsmen are doing their best to keep the ground dry with the covers on. However, the rain needs to stop. I'm alongside 𝗂𝗏𝗧 Ghosh. 𝗂𝗏𝗧, not a good news for the fans?
Yeah, definitely not a good news for cricket lovers and the players out here, and particularly for Rajshahi, who've managed to score 200 of the 15 overs. Well, yes, it was a limited overs match, curtailed even further due to the rain early morning, due to which the toss was delayed. Of the 15 overs, Rajshahi accumulated 200, but then the covers have to come on because it is drizzling and there's a black clouds hovering all over the Sylhet outer ground. So the ground staff again at work, the unsung heroes who've really worked hard, diligently. These are the black clouds we're talking about. And as far as the forecasts are concerned, it doesn't look good, doesn't look promising for cricket at the moment.
Indeed, according to the forecast, there is rain throughout the day here in Sylhet. As you mentioned rightly, it's been raining since last night. Even in the morning, it was delayed start. However, Rajshahi came up with a blistering mood, riding on 𝗵𝗺𝗲𝗄𝗏 Sohan and skipper 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗀𝗃 Hossain. But at the moment, it's bad news here. The covers are on. The umpires are still out there checking the conditions. But we need some time for the weather to change a bit. You can see the forecast, 70% chance of rain, 30 degrees Celsius still, but still there is possibility of rain throughout the day. Right, Sylhet division need 201 runs to win in 90 balls, but for that, the rain has to stop. Rajshahi posted 200 for 4. Right, we'll take a short break. We'll come back when we have an update. We'll come back soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is drizzling here in Sylhet at the outer ground as well. There has been persistent rain, the dark clouds are still hovering above, and unfortunately, the situation is looking pretty bleak as far as the match between Rajshahi and Sylhet are concerned of the Al-Arafa Islami Bank NCL T20 powered by 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 Sports Drinks in association with Walton, Lily, Oryx, and Ace Properties. We are live back again. The clouds are still there. The rain is falling. It was heavy rain a while ago. It has steadied down a bit. It's drizzling right now instead of pouring, but with the conditions, it is not fit for live cricket action. Yeah, that's what it looks like. 65% precipitation, 29 degrees Celsius, along with an 18 km/h wind. So it's not going to be proper cricket conditions. It is cooler though, that's the one positive for those who have been working tirelessly. The guys from T Sports who have been giving you these images perhaps will get a much needed respite, as will the players, as the situation between Rajshahi and Sylhet, the match which was supposed to take place 15 overs a side game, it was earlier curtailed because of morning rain, morning showers. Look at those droplets. It is turning into quite a puddle there. We've seen players often enjoy themselves sliding and diving on these puddles, just, you know, to cool down, have some fun. Perhaps we might want to do that soon. And speaking of we, I'm talking about Ahmed bin Parvez, ABP, who's alongside me. How are you feeling?
Well, feeling as gloom as the gloom skies at the moment. It is not good news, as you're seeing live images here from the Sylhet Outer Stadium. The Rajshahi division started so well, 15 overs for their 200, the first ever 200 in this edition of the NCL T20, 200 for 3. The two openers really played very well. Sohan 67 of 35, Sabbir 77 of 35, stand-in captain for Rajshahi in place of Nazmul Shanto, who left for national team duties. Sabbir Rahman chipped in with 20, Pritham with 22. So 200 on the board was a fantastic score.
Yeah, and this is what happened. The action that we had was action-packed. It was a highlights package galore because almost every delivery went to the fence, either for a boundary or for 6. That was some power by Sohan. And he was joined by Sabbir, the stand-in captain. Even deliveries that they weren't middling were going past the boundary. And this is an area that Sohan really enjoys, that cow cover region. Likes to give it a big whack, as does Sabbir. Look at him making so much room against the pace of Ibadat. And also Tufail. The Sylhet bowlers took a pounding. It was a day where the batters shone brightly. That was his half-century, Sohan's. And then not long after, Sabbir brought up his half-century as well. And the innings finished off with a flurry, but it did have a few wickets in it. It did. And there were plenty of sixes. 5 from Sohan, 7 from Sabbir. This was the wicket. The first one to go, Sohan, and then Sabbir not long after. Sabbir Rahman came in and played some big shots before the captain, Sabbir Hussain, was dismissed. And then there would be a few more big sixes from the likes of SM Mehrab Hassan, and Pritham Kumar played a few boundaries, some cheeky shots all across the ground, using the spaces behind the V to his advantage, making runs square of the wicket as they managed to score 200 exactly. 200 for 4 was the total. There was a run out at the very end, or else they would have been able to score 201.
So Rajshahi will feel very hard done because they, I think, put themselves in a great place to win this match. But ultimately, the Sylhet division bowlers did not do themselves any favor. Ratul Ferdows just 1 over going for 20. All of the bowlers going above 10. Ibadat for 12 and over. Samad 17 and over. Khalid Ahmed 10.67. So each and every bowler struggled in this situation, in these conditions. They had no answer to the power hitting of the Rajshahi batters. Still drizzling at the moment. Covers are still fully on as we got the result of this particular match, which will not go forward. The match is abandoned due to rain. Unfortunate for Rajshahi that they will have to share the points with Sylhet, who will feel they might have got a lucky escape in this game, because it could have been a very, very tough task to score 201 from 15 overs. But the biggest hit was taken by the fans, the cricket lovers who'd love a game of cricket here in Sylhet. The conditions were really good, the batters were really doing well. It was entertaining until rain came in and spoiled the entertainment. It's a double header. The next match might also be delayed since it's still raining. We'll give you updates on when that match might start, or will it even start. But at the moment, the Dhaka versus the Dhaka Metro match, which is the next match in the 𝗂𝗚 Islamic Bank NCL T20 powered by Turbo, is still in a limbo. We're still not sure when that match is going to start. But worry not, we will keep you all updated, and as soon as we get something, we will obviously get back to you with some more information. This was the next match we were talking about, match number 18, Dhaka Metro versus Dhaka. Another very interesting affair, two very strong sides, Shahnur.
Absolutely. Number 4 versus number 1, Dhaka, with a beautiful record, 7 points, 3 wins from their 4 matches and 1 no result. Dhaka Metro, on the other hand, they've got some work to do. They're on 4 points, 2 wins, 2 losses, but that's coming up next if weather permits. Currently, it's not looking too bright and sunny. It's raining. We'll see you for now and hope that we can get another match very, very soon. Till then, stay tuned.